What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Mama Knows Best, Sorta, episode 26. And guess what? We still on this Super Bowl halftime performance. We talking about Serena Williams, and
Yes.
I really, normally I always say I'm son and I'm here with Mama, but this episode is about me. Okay, it's about the black man. It's about the black man's fight. It's about just calling a spade a spade. Okay, so this is no. This is Son. Son knows best, and we're gonna. I really don't want to hear from you right now.
I was at the Super Bowl. I was at the Super Bowl. I wasn't at a bar. I'm just saying.
What can we? I mean, you probably spent all your money, and that's why you're in the same Chiefs hoodie. I mean,
this is a different one. This is a different one. Go back, rewind.
I need the audience to go back to episode 25 and see, because it looked like the same when I look at that.
No, listen. Flash, we got the bomb digital team. We can flash. It's different. And speaking of the Super Bowl, I got my Super Bowl mug, Super Bowl New Orleans mug here. Okay, now you can continue.
Okay, so speaking of the Super Bowl, we talked about episode 25. Great content, great clips. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Before we get started, we want you guys to continue to like and subscribe. We know we get new viewership or people that is viewing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please comment. We want to hear from you guys, not only on our Instagram and Facebook posts. We're going to get more back active on TikTok, and then of course we're going to do a phenomenal job of getting this out on YouTube, as you're watching. Probably most of you guys are watching on YouTube. But like you see on the last episode, we're talking about overall Kendrick's performance. But we want to kick off, and in that halftime show, there was a special performance, right? Yes. That the people talked about, as far as Serena Williams, her Crip Walking and having that moment. So I wanted to ask you, black woman, was Serena Williams the icing on the cake for the halftime show?
Freaking loose. Jeez, I can't even talk. Absolutely. Can all the grown women stand up? She did that. Can I get you to fix your face? Can I please get you to fix your face? She crip walked. It was like a spiritual praise dance, victory dance, all kind of dance wrapped up in one for the grown woman. Not your sexy red, not the little kids. It was all the grown, sophisticated women stand up. And that was so symbolic that she got her moment. And not only that, you're talking about the black man, for Kendrick to even put her up there is epic. And he's like, I'm praising my black woman. I see you got your face frowned up, so I'm going to let you chime in. Go ahead.
Well, I'm glad that you said the grown women, because really it's the women that are 44 still trying to act 22. And that's what Serena Williams was, right? I think it was an embarrassment. It wasn't the icing. It was the batter wasn't cooked. The batter wasn't cooked, right? And for me, it was a complete embarrassment. I think the halftime show overall was an embarrassment, but I think in particular, looking at Serena Williams, first of all, you're in your 40s, right? And you're married and you're a mother and you're crip walking. And to me, it's like, as you get older in life, what are we representing? What is the message, right? And that's kind of building off what we talked about on the last episode, is crip walking isn't black culture. That is gang related, right? That is not the message as if I looked at black activists or black leaders across all platforms, right? That is not the message that we should be sending. I don't understand. And it's right? People are saying, well, she crip walking Wimbledon and they got mad at her or whatever. One of the best things that Destiny has taught me, my girlfriend, for people that don't know, is time and place. That's the biggest thing that she taught me, was time and place. And when you're at work, because Wimbledon, even though she's an athlete, her competing at Wimbledon is her job, right? You're not supposed to be doing something gang related at your job. If I go to work, if I go to ESPN, I'm not going to be doing something that is gang related out my profession. There is a time and place for certain things. Also, you are on the world stage, over 100 million people watching of all ages, not just black people, not just white people, all cultures are watching globally. As black people, is that the message that we want to be sending? Having someone on stage crip walking and saying, hey, that's our culture. That's what we're pushing for.
Okay, I think you're kind of contradicting yourself a lot in your speech.
Can you explain the contradiction, please?
I am, because people were saying Snoop Dogg's performance was better than Kendrick Lamar's. And what was Snoop Dogg doing at his performance? He was crip.
So let's stay right there. Let's stay right there. Let's stay.
I let you go. He crip walked all up and down that Super Bowl stage and was throwing up gang signs. Okay, so but nobody said.
But let's stay right there. Can we stay right there? Can we stay right there though?
Yeah, but I got some.
I don't look at. I'm consistent on all phases of it, right? I don't look at Snoop Dogg as a leader that we should be following. I don't look at a lot of these athletes, entertainers, as people that we're watching just because they are popular, just because they have been put into position for us to consume them, does not make them leaders. And the black community, we have to get out of the mindset of just because they are an entertainer, just because they are an athlete, that they have the right to do whatever they are. It is the wrong message, because the message that Kendrick in one of the messages I feel like that Kendrick and Serena was trying to portray is, hey, we're done code switching. We're done whatever. But guess what? Serena Williams, based off of what you accomplished, you can go out there and Crip Walk and do whatever, right? But you are already a multimillionaire off of what you accomplished on your own. You're a one of one. Most people are not going to be in Kendrick Lamar. I know a lot of rappers, and outside of Eli and Rez, our editor, everyone else is trash, right? I know a lot of. Hold on. I'll let you go. I know a lot of wannabe athletes. I only know one that made it to the NFL, right? That is the wrong message. People that are normal, people that are not these moguls, I guess, entertainers. We all have to enter a time and place for every environment that we're going into.
So this is where I disagree with you. That was the perfect timing. That was the place for her to do that. And it's also about perception. You took that and you made it so negative. You sound like Stephen A. Smith, who needs to sit down and shut up. All these men want to tell women what they're supposed to do. Let's talk about just dance in general. We did a whole video, a segment, I don't remember the episode, on twerking and how y'all down the 40-year-old or the black woman for twerking. But white women can belly dance in their 40s and 50-year-old. And it's an art, it's a skill. If you study history of dance, dance is our culture. Yes, that's been associated with the Crips, and so what? They didn't come up with that. And so I say, when I looked at that, that was a moment to me of a praise dance, a praise victory. She didn't do get it sexy, get it. No, that was symbolic on how she did it when she played on the field. And it was just showing her, I'm still winning. And yes, Serena has been very successful in her career, and she is a black woman that other black women should look up to.
That's crazy. That's a crazy statement. She's not black. She's not black.
No, it's not. Because even if you think about the Bible, it says the older generation is supposed to teach the younger generation. So there's always where we are supposed to be looking up to those who are success, what we define as success. And for this black woman to come into this arena of tennis and dominate, that is something to be honored and praised. And so to me, it's all about perception. And one thing about men is sometimes, especially black men, they always want to criticize the black woman.
So
They got her flowers. Kendrick Lamar gave her flowers. And matter of fact, that needs to be my intro to everything. Let's
stay right there, because again, you spewing on the black man, and that's what black women are good for. That's what 44-year-olds that want to act 22. That's what y'all do. Barely. And let's stay right there, because you're so disrespectful. Wow. We got the second question, and I'm gonna kick it off. The second question is,
you kicked off the first one.
I asked you, but I'm gonna ask this and I'm gonna answer it. The question was, did Serena Williams represent black culture? No.
Yes.
Serena Williams. I'm gonna make an honest statement. Serena Williams did not represent black culture. Serena Williams actually is not black culture. Let me say this. If it was roles reversed, right? If it was a black man married to a white woman, which, hey, I have no comments about that, but black women in the black community would attack that black man. If that black man had different surgeries that would make his skin chocolate to rocky road, black women or black people as a community would attack him. Hey, if a black man was on national TV still acting out things that was a subtle shot to their ex while they are married, black women would attack them. My problem is we have a double standard in the black community when we judge the black man. Because when a black man does certain things, we hold them to the ultimate standard, to the high standard. But when when a black woman does it, we make all these excuses. Oh, it's this, or we overlook it. Serena Williams is married to a white man. Serena Williams went from being chocolate to looking like Rocky Road. Serena Williams, as a mother, as a black figure, as someone that should be somebody that should understand time and place, was on stage in front of millions of people doing something that would come off gang related, and you're telling me that she's black culture? How do you sit up here and make the statements that you're making after seeing what you saw?
Yes.
You're overlooking. You are overlooking. And I'm not going to allow you to do that. I am not going to allow you to do that.
You did not say anything about her achievements. What you did as a black man, you physically attacked her. You talked about her characteristics, who she decided to date, all that. You did not give not one accolade in regards to this black woman. So you talking about black culture. Define black culture. That's what
you want me to do that?
Yes, please.
I think black culture is, as black people, we are set apart. We're the best of the best in every environment that we are. We are trendsetters, and we have transcended attributes and personalities that again leads us to be trendsetters. That again allows us to, even though we're only 13% of the population, set the tone in multiple different professions. That is black culture. Black culture is excellence. Black culture is innovation. Black culture is everything. And you know what I'm saying?
Everything that you said, that is the definition of Serena.
No, it's not. She did it. To me, she was that. But let me say this. Let me give you an example, right? Because I don't want to. I want to say this, right? If Barack Obama was married to a white woman instead of Michelle Obama, would he be embraced by the black community the way he was?
Probably not. No, probably not as much.
Okay, so let's say right there. Thank you. Probably not as much. But black people tried to guilt trip you if you didn't vote or agree with Kamala Harris and she was married to a white man. You see what I'm saying? People were classified as not being black. Hold on. Mama, hold on. You just said
no. But you can't compare Kamala to Barack Obama because
why? It's two black presidential candidates. That's a great comparison.
Do you want me to finish? And people did not guilt trip because guess what? Probably more black people voted for Trump. So what are you talking about?
That's actually statistically not true. Black
Pull it up.
black people came out in masses, and they came out in masses and voted for it. That it stayed pretty much consistent across the board for Kamala Harris.
No, it did not. No,
from Biden to Kamala, it stayed pretty much consistent. Now the Democratic Party over the years from 2008 to now 2024, yes, that participation has fallen off. But what I'm saying is, let's not move the goalposts. You said
you're talking about race, but I think is because you brought up Kamala Harris, right? So
absolutely.
So a lot of black people didn't want her, not because she had a white husband. It was because we had two idiots. We had idiot number one and idiot number two. So, but if you do your research, black people voted for Trump like in ridiculous amount of numbers. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, we can say race because it was black versus white, but it's not necessarily, I don't think it's the same in comparison to Kamala versus Barack. But there again, I'm not looking at Serena in regards to she's married to a white man, so she doesn't represent black culture. She does represent black culture. And just because she went up there and did her praise dance, it didn't make her any less than a wife.
You can't.
It wasn't any less.
Hold on, Mom. As somebody that believes in Jesus Christ, talking about both of us, you leading a prayer call with your family, you knowing what the word is saying. This is not spiritual, because let's say this: would you think that she'll be crip walking if Jesus was right there on the field? Would anybody actually even be comfortable with that performance? First off, hold on. First off, yes or no?
Yes, because what was wrong with that?
Oh my God!
I don't think you even get the message.
There's no way you just said that.
Okay, hold on. You talk about
There's no way you just said that.
Hold on 1 second.
That's blasphemy.
It's not. Let's talk about the LGBTQ community. They stole the rainbow. The rainbow already existed.
We don't have to go there on the podcast. I'm not going on the podcast. Let's stick right here. Let's stick right here where we at.
The Crips didn't start the Crip Walk.
But you know what? But we know what is it. We know what it is to be associated with. That's like God made intimacy to be between a wife and a husband, right? The ideology is not bad, but when it can be transformed and put into a whole different light, and we know it's different. Yes, it may have started off as something different as far as dancing, but we know there's a different meaning. She literally said, "I am on stage crip walking."
Right.
That is not. Hold on. That is not spiritual. That is not something that you would be comfortable witnessing or celebrating if Jesus was right there in the living room with you. You wouldn't. And if you felt that comfortable saying that, that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
The way you're looking at it, I feel like you're looking at it in that way. I don't look at it that way. And one thing, you talked about black culture, and what is black culture? You talking about we're excellent, what we're known for. You know what excellence is? Taking back what was stolen from us. Things that we used to do. You know what? This is going to be a conversation that we're just not going to agree. That's black excellence, being able to go back and get our 40 acres and a mule, to go back and take the twerking back. You know, it's us taking our culture back. We in Roatan, and there's a Caucasian boys getting their hair braided with beads on it. Oh, but if we wear, it's ghetto, right? Nah. Serena Williams is the definition of black culture, period.
I disagree, but guess what? It's a fire episode. We coming with the energy moving forward. We ain't pulling no punches. We talking that talk. We walking that walk, and I ain't ducking no smoke. So if there's any black women that want to contact me, and
let me end with my Crip Walk. Hey.
Bye.